All right, we are out here at our building site. I am actually standing in Brandon's office, or what will be his office, and it's fitting because there's a ski hill. So, of course, Brandon's office is gonna look over a ski hill, which means Brandon will likely disappear in the middle of the day in the winter often while sitting at his desk staring at the ski hill. He won't be able to take it. He's gonna have to go skiing or snowboarding. So pretty epic views from up here. This is the first time I've been up on this floor. The steel guys are just finishing the pan decking right now on this. And then it looks like maybe Monday we will be pouring concrete on this whole thing. Honestly, I'm blown away. It's just freaking unbelievable. The views from up here, but honestly the size, like I look across this thing and I walk through our office right now and I see how tiny it is. And I walk across this floor and I just can't imagine how we're gonna fill it. And then you look over the manufacturing floor, it's just massive. So it's an absolute dream come true. I'm blown away. These steel guys, they're on their knees finishing this pan decking stuff. It's a lot of hard work and they are absolutely crushing it. So we're doing some work outside. We're digging in rain leaders, which are gonna catch all the rainwater off of this massive roof and pump it underneath our parking lots and out to a settling pond. And then we're gonna start doing some prep site work around here. I just met with our electrician. He's putting floor boxes in here before they pour concrete. So we have power that can come up to the desks. Just a lot of things we're working on that way. So it's a busy time, but the weather's getting nice and yeah, I just can't get over it. It's friggin' unbelievable. Hey guys, we're here at the Denver hunting show. It's the last day, Sunday morning, before the public comes in. Had a great show. We had some really neat people stop by, including a 12-year-old boy that knows everything about our brand, about all the knives. He got autographs from the whole team here on his hat. All right, what's your name?
I'm Ty Trio. I live up in Cheyenne and Laramie.
How old are you?
I'm 12 right now.
12. So, sounds like you're a pretty big fan of MKC.
Definitely.
How many knives do you have?
4.
4? Which ones do you have?
I got the Mini Speed Goat Magna Cut, the 52-100 Parkerized, Speed Goat 2.0, and the Blackfoot. Then I have the L40 Scanner collab with Remy Warren.
And what list did you say you made?
I made all your knife lists, 45 knives I've counted, added the sear on, and I got my top 10 down. Got the Stonewall on the first and the Freeze Out on the second. I'm ready for that drop.
Awesome. Awesome. What kind of things are you into up there? Do you hunt at all? Do you...
Yeah, I'm hunting this year.
Hunting? All right. Awesome.
Hunt, hike, swim, hike, all
awesome.
that.
Awesome.
Outdoors.
This is the next generation right here. So
definitely.
You'll have to come up when we have our grand opening and check out the new building.
Definitely.
All right.
Watching that progress go along just so slow.
How many vlogs do we have?
105. Watched them all.
Well, you're going to be on, what is this, like 107?
106, I think.
106.
Next week, yeah.
106.
All right. All right. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Glad I came out.
Yeah, me too. Cool little kid, and we have a lot of people like that, a lot of kids like that following us, which makes me feel good. And you can tell there's some parents doing a really good job parenting when their kids are into hunting and fishing and knives and guns and all that kind of stuff. So really great time. Next week, we are dropping the Stone Goat Ultra. It's our first Stone Goat Ultra. That's a Stone Goat Magna Cut, mirror polish, beautiful blade with a carbon fiber handle. They're super light. I've been seeing them around the shop. We've been working on them. Guys, it might be one of my favorite knives we've ever done. It is a badass knife. I cannot wait for you guys to check those out. You're gonna have to be fast on the internet because frankly, they should fly. These things are so cool. I know if you have a bunch of our knives, this isn't a sales pitch, but you're gonna want this knife. It's cool. So thanks for all the support. I love it when people come to shows like this. They tell us their stories about them using the knives. We get to see people from the industry that have supported us all along so much. It's like a big family. So appreciate you guys, appreciate our customers and everybody who helps us grow this American dream. That's cute. Let's just try and break the key off in there. Well, trailer's just gonna be low. this guy. Look at me.
Whoa, I didn't know you could jump.
Off the ground. Don't need a backhoe.
We'll test it. Everybody should own a backhoe. If you do anything that needs, you got to lift something, dig something.
I could park it in my apartment.
Why not? You never know. You might have to tear down your neighbor's apartment. I mean,
Maybe.
You never know. All right, so this is an old power hammer from the early 1900s. Will Stelter, bladesmith down in Belgrade, Montana, near Bozeman, who is world famous on the internet, called me and said, hey, you should buy this hammer. Will would have bought it, but Will has bought every other hammer in out west of the Mississippi, and they're all in his garage. That was a couple weeks ago, and finally just got the time today to go get it. They're really cool because they're an old mechanical hammer. They've got a motor up here, and you may have seen in the old days, even like the old Sheffield, England forging shops where the belts were running through the ceilings and they were being driven off of a shaft that went out to a creek behind the shop. And they would run belts all over the place, and they would run various hammers and various pieces of equipment. Nowadays we have electric motors. These would sit out like in fields, and people would pull their tractors up to them and run a belt, a flat belt from this big flywheel right here to the PTO on their tractor. That would spin this flywheel, and then they could forge like plowshares and stuff like that. From what Will told me, this came out of a mine in Anaconda, Montana. This is one of very few in the country. Frankly, can't even remember the name. Cannon Roach, Syracuse, New York. It's an 85-pound hammer, which what that means is these brackets and these arms and linkage and everything weighs 85 pounds. They're not counting the die. This die is probably another 20 pounds. So you're looking at like around 100 pounds of force coming down and hitting a piece of steel. This flywheel spins, you step on this here, it engages this clutch, binds up against this and makes this whole piece spin, and these springs in this bracket, and this thing goes round and round. It's old kind of antiquated equipment these days compared to what we have for technology, but to be honest, it still works very, very well. And can you imagine in the 1900s when you went from a hand forging hammer and all of a sudden this thing showed up on a barge coming up the Mississippi, and you're in Montana and you now have the ability to make plowshares or mining equipment or whatever out of a power hammer. So just a piece of history. I didn't necessarily need it, but I love things like this. We'll get it cleaned up and get it operational. An example of this style of hammer, this is a Little Giant. This is a 25-pound hammer. So this stuff weighs 25 pounds, much less than the 100 there. Turn that on. That is hitting with 25 pounds of force. That will hit with around 100. So it's gonna make a lot bigger thump in this building, which is just cool. Let's face it, it's just cool. Hey guys, my name is Josh Smith. I'm the CEO of Montana Knife Company, and I am super excited to show you guys and introduce the new Stoned Goat Ultra. Ultra light, ultra freaking awesome. This knife is only 2.2 ounces in weight, and it's got a carbon fiber handle on it. This is kind of part of our Ultra line. We do this once a year or so, and this is a brand new model for us. We've done it in a Speed Goat, and now we have it in this Stone Goat. And I can't tell you guys how awesome these knives are. It feels so good in the hand. This carbon fiber kind of marbled material is absolutely beautiful. It just shimmers in the light. It's super, super cool. We've got this thong hole back here for you to be able to tie on a piece of paracord or piece of leather if you'd like to. And as usual, this comes in Magna Cut stainless steel, and it is polished as well. It is mirror polished, and it absolutely looks beautiful. This knife is so, so cool. And these knives are super thin. They're about 100 thousandths thick, and that makes them to where they're just sharp as can be. This is gonna be one of the absolute favorite knives for our hunters that need a knife for skinning, but it also has enough of a tip on it here to do some caping. The blade is 3 3/4 inches long from the tip of the blade to the front of this handle, and we're about 7 7/8 inches long overall length. So it's not a real big knife. With this sheath here, with our Kydex sheath, if you even take this clip off, and how thin this handle is, this knife will slide into like the pouch of a bino harness, into a pocket, and you won't even know it's there. If you decide to leave the clip on, this clip will clip right on your, again, on your pack straps right here, or bino harness straps over your belt. And again, you're gonna hardly know that it's there. It is so light and so thin, it's barely very much heavier than our paracord version of the Stone Goat. Again, the Stone Goat is a knife where we took our Speed Goat design and our Stone Wall, our bigger, heavier duty skinning knife, and we paired those two down into one knife called our Stoned Goat. And that really was intended to give you guys a little bit more of a skinning profile on this tip. The spine of this blade kind of comes out and then gives you a little bit of that drop point, but it really puts this edge in a position where when you're using it, that edge is leading and you're getting a lot of work done with every stroke of that blade. It's such a cool knife. It's actually, frankly, probably one of my favorite that we've ever done with this carbon fiber. I know a lot of you love the paracord, but also we hear from you that a lot of you maybe don't love it. It's hard to clean, but you still want something super light to carry, especially you sheep hunters. I'm going on a mountain goat hunt myself with Brandon in Alaska with Cole Kramer this fall. This will very likely be the knife that will be on my pack. So again, lifetime warranty. We sharpen these for life for free. You send it to us, we'll send it back to you the next day, sharp, cleaned up, ready to go. If any screws need replaced on the sheaths, anything needs done, or if your sheath fit isn't right, we'll replace it. We are trying to take care of you for generations, guys. So thanks again for the support. Pick up a Stone Goat Ultra knife. It's ultra badass. I think you guys are gonna love it. I know I do. Thanks again.
All right, take 600. How's it going, guys? This week we're giving away our MagnaCut Stone Goat Ultra. Damn it. All right, let's try this again. This week we're giving away our MagnaCut Stone Goat.
You want to do the knife giveaway, Ellie?
We're giving away our MagnaCut Stone Goat. Dude, you can't even make a joke about this.
Goat.
Stoned Goat. Stoned Goat. This is gonna make great bits. How many tries do you think?
If I was a betting man, I'd say we'd be here all day.
Stop shaking, Ray. Relax. Put some product in the mustache and, you know, just flow through it.
How's it going, guys? My name's Ray. I'm a machinist at Montana Knife Company. This week, we're giving away a MagnaCut Stone Goat Ultra. To win this knife, you have to like this video, comment on this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow our email list. Did I do it? Sign up for our email list.